Okay, Mormons, again, we have to teach you your own doctrine so that you can understand that you need to run fast, run so far away from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. As I've been mentioning before in other videos, I help a neighbor who's a devout Mormon who has a disability, a physical disability that makes it easier for him if I digitize conference talks rather than having him buy the DVDs and open the cases, pull out the DVD, and place it in a DVR or DVD player, and so the digital method is far more helpful for him. And so as a result, I get to look at all the titles from 1971 to the current of everybody's talk as I digitize them. And so much about obedience. Mormons say, well, yeah, you got to be obedient to God. That's how you get back to God. You got to love God. Show obedience. I'm going to make this very simple for you, Mormons. What is the Mormon Heavenly Father's plan of salvation, also called happiness? Is it obedience? No. It's agency. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Agency. It's not obedience. You are free to choose. And it's not a dichotomy choice, which is not really a choice. When you only have two choices, obey or not obey, obey and you get rewarded, don't obey and you get punished, that's not a choice. That's an extortion threat. That's not Mormon God's plan of salvation. Remember the three kingdoms of glory? The highest degree of the celestial kingdom are for those who like having sex. Did I say the four-letter word? S-E-X? 4 letters? Do you not understand your own doctrine, Mormons? And so, what was Lucifer's counter plan of happiness? Because he said, well, agency? Oh, no, people won't all make it to the highest degree of the celestial kingdom. We need to save everybody. I've got a way to save everybody. Obedience. Making a whole list of commandments to be obeyed. Because even Jesus says there's only one commandment, it's love. Agency. Agape. Not eros. That's only for you and one wife. Not the Brigham Young god of polygamy. And so all these talks by apostles, first presidency, leaders of the church, 70, you must obey. You must keep the commandments. You must follow the prophet. You must follow the prophets. You must follow your church leaders. Obey, obey, obey. Whose doctrine are they promoting? Lucifer's. It's that simple. They're not promoting love. They're not promoting the plan of happiness of agency. They're promoting Lucifer's doctrine. So I hope that helps you, Mormons. When you read your Book of Mormon and you come across the great and abominable church from Lehi's and then Nephi's dream. Nephi specifically talks about it. Great and abominable church. It's rich because it's not giving to the poor. Remember the video I did just a little while ago? Sodom was destroyed not for homosexuality, but for not taking care of the poor. You become the evil religion when you don't take care of the poor. And then, of course, the great and abominable church had many harlots. Similar to polygamy. And they had all sorts of fine, expensive items as they lavished their temples, lavished their buildings, lavished their homes, as poor suffered in their communities. And so, like I said, churches making multi-billions when they only give $40 million a year in charity. That's it. And I used to think that was 0.05%. Way back in 2018, when Fox 13 News' Max Roth reported that the church had been secretly funneling money from unknown sources around the world through LLC corporations that they set up in the amount of $32 billion. But then we find out that they've been collecting a whole lot more than that, in excess of hundreds of billions of dollars. So yeah, that amount of charity percentage, it's non-existent. It's 0.000 and then a number. It's like not even enough to be considered because the church is so wealthy. And that's what I warn you, Mormons. The Zoramites, when you get to the Zoramites, you know the Zoramites, that's the Rameumptom, who were denied entrance into the building that they created. The poor. Why were they poor? They were no longer working. They got fired after they built the synagogue. And so they got kicked out because of their poverty. That's what the church is doing. Pay your full tithe. You don't have any money, you're not paying your tithes. Can't go to the temple. They're doing the exact bad behaviors that the Book of Mormon warns Mormons about. You know what to look for in the evil church. It's that simple. And I just showed you the core. When they preach obedience rather than agency, it's not God's church. It's not the church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It's the church of the wolf, Lucifer, posing as Jesus Christ, the Lamb. Choose you this day, Mormons. Time is running out.